On behalf of all the descendants of Calvin Washington Scott, it is an honor to present this information about him, our beloved ancestor. Calvin Washington Scott was born on December 20, 1844 in Nottoway County, Virginia. To help better understand the dichotomy of his immediate family, it is necessary to understand that his story did not start in Virginia. Calvin's mother, Catherine Predero, is first recorded as being the property of her captor Philip Scott in the British colonies of St. Thomas, Jamaica. At some point, she was gifted to Philip's relative Wilson Scott. It appears she was passed around and is linked to Philip, Wilson, and Stephen Scott. Her roots can be traced to Nigeria. We find her having gone through Haiti and Jamaica before being sent to Prince Edward County, Virginia. Catherine's bill of sale states that she is a 7-year-old Creole versed in the art of voodoo. Upon information and belief, Calvin's father was Wilson Scott, who made Catherine his slave wife in Prince Edward County, Virginia. I am sure that knowledge of this fueled young Calvin's future determination. It is unclear when or how Calvin left the plantation, but the method which was used to gain freedom can be traced to the Underground Railroad. This is the route which was commonly followed to arrive in Beardstown, Illinois, which is where Calvin arrived to be mustered in the Union Army on May 25, 1861. It is important to point out that Calvin was just shy of his 17th birthday. The Rocky Fork Underground Railroad community is likely to be where Calvin first had exposure when arriving in Beardstown. The community was run by a mother, Priscilla Baltimore. The community had a strong African Methodist Episcopal presence and explains the choice of faith exhibited by many of his descendants. Calvin Scott served as a private in the 14th Infantry of Illinois in Company I. Here is a list of their activity. The Illinois 14th Infantry mustered out September 18, 1865 in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Calvin was mustered out on September 16, 1865, which means that Calvin Washington Scott did not stop until every bit of the presence of the Confederacy was completely neutralized. Calvin returned to Prince Edward County, Virginia, and married Lizzie Hicks on December 29, 1866. On October 27, 1868, Calvin and 118 qualified colored electors took part in voting to appoint members who would later construct and publish the Virginia Constitution of 1869. Other accomplishments by Private Calvin Scott was his co-ownership of Lithia Farms, which is an area of land in Farmville, Virginia that has spring water reputed to cure certain ailments. This is a matter of U.S. Army records from 1868 to 1902. The bottling house in Farmville mysteriously burned down in 1901. By 1917, the amount of land that Calvin and Lizzie Scott owned was 190 acres, and their influence played a significant role in the development of the general area. Elder members of the family have said that he was a great man of his day. He rode around town in a white carriage with 2 white horses. Such developments included First Rock Baptist Church and the dedication of the land behind the church for a cemetery, and is where his remains rest. The upkeep of the cemetery was done by the family until Calvin's daughter and my maternal great-grandmother, Ellen Elizabeth Allen, changed membership to Mount Moriah Baptist. Ellen often accompanied her father Calvin Scott in town for business matters because he could not read and she was multilingual in English, Spanish, French, and German. She has a remarkable story all her own. That said, it is with great honor and pleasure for the family to provide this condensed chapter and small part of the Scott Hicks family history about our ancestor Private Calvin Washington Scott.